The Mac.
Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard and go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right here. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy, Jordan. Boy, Jordan, did you see that boy Bron last night? Did you see that boy Luka last night out there in the Houston Rockets beating their ass again for the second straight time on the road for their 7th straight win? Talk to me. Did you see that game, my boy?
I did.
Oh, my God, that boy Bron started out 9 for 9 or 8 for 8 in the first half. 8 for 8. 8 for 8, ended 13 to 14 with 30. 30. Luka out there, Luka the Don, Luka Magic, doing what he do out there too. You feel what I'm saying? Oh my God, that was a game right there. That was the game everybody thought Cade was gonna come back. And remember last time he had 16 in the first half, 2 points in the second half, and then last night he had like 2 points in the first half. You know what I mean? He didn't do so well at all. You know what I mean? Putting that defense out there on him and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Playing hard, 7 straight win out there in the West, 3rd seed. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I like that type of shit. Motherfucker tell me, oh, they better without LeBron. And shut the fuck up. That's all these motherfucking niggas that can't stand LeBron and just want to have something to say to try to diminish that nigga. You ain't watching. You ain't watching this motherfucking team, and you ain't watching what's going on. If you sit up here and say, oh, they just flat out better without LeBron. LeBron will never be a liability. He's always going to be an asset, my nigga. And I stand on that. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway.
I mean, it was more Luka was Luka. I was more impressed because Luka was at the end. Luka was just
damn. You just gonna brush Bron shit to the side at 41?
No, so because when I was watching it, like it wasn't like LeBron. I wasn't looking at it like, oh shoot, LeBron is like how Luka was playing and like that fourth quarter, especially.
Hell yeah.
I was like, yo. I messaged the chat. I was like, yo, Luka is nice, bro. Like,
yeah,
he's so cold. He's so cold, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, Luka's gonna be like I said previously before, if you have Luka can win you a playoff series, and Luka can beat an OKC or he can, man. The game slows down in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Big shot. He's a big shot maker, big shot taker. He plays at his pace. He's like made for playoffs. Like that's what he's made for, bro. So you'll see. Watch. You know, if you talk about LeBron, we can talk about LeBron. But like,
no. Luka that dude. You know, I love Luka. Been loving Luka. You know what I mean? Ain't no wrong there. You know, I love Luka, but I still, you know what I mean? When we talk about the trade and shit, I said what I said and stood on it. You feel what I mean? But yeah, Luka was in playoff mode last night. You know what I'm saying? He loved them type of atmospheres. He was in Luka playoff mode last night. You know what I mean? So I mean, if they could go out there, you know what I mean, and continue to play like this, to continue to play the way that they've been playing, you know what I'm saying, over these last 7 games, you know what I'm saying, winning their last 9 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken, last night being 10 out of 11, you know what I mean? If they could come out there and keep doing this type of shit, you know what I mean, who knows, you know what I mean? We don't know. Maybe they could go, you know what I mean, further than I expected them to go, you know what I mean? Because I came out here talking about the lack of 3-point shooting, the defense, and the perimeter defense. You feel what I'm saying? But with the way that they've been playing, you know what I'm saying, it's been a sight to see, and I'm proud of, you know, it seems like they've been taking strides, you know what I mean, to getting better as a team out here, you know what I mean? So for them to be on a 7th straight win, that's some good shit, you know what I'm saying? And what do you think is the main reason why they playing so well? You know what I'm saying? You want me to take it, or do you want to go?
It's your team.
I'm gonna tell you what I think, bro. The thing is, this team is for everybody fitting into their roles. This is my opinion. Everybody fitting into their roles. Because, you know, for a long period of time, LeBron, Luka, and AR, they didn't have no time on the court with each other. You know what I'm saying? They had a low amount of time with each other on the court. You know what I'm saying? So and you know, in basketball, any sport, but basketball for real, you know, you need chemistry to go out there and win basketball games. You got to know what this man like to do on the fast break. Know what you know what I'm saying? Like just know their strengths, know their weaknesses, just to know your team, know your teammates, you know your personnel and all of that type of shit. So it's good to have that chemistry, and it's good, and you see that everybody's like they bought into their role. LeBron, he is always. We see him in the Olympics, right? We always see him leading shit in the season. But you see him in the Olympics, that's Olympic LeBron. That's getting in where he fit in, doing all the dirty work, getting loose basketballs, getting oops backdoor, getting backdoor layups, playing some defense, getting out in transition. Hell, he's leading the league in transition points. 41 years old. And if I'm not mistaken, he's still leading the league in fourth quarter points unless somebody has passed him in that. But I know he's still around the top in that shit. 41 years old, and he's doing this type of shit. You know what I mean? So he getting in where he fit in. You know what I mean? And if they could everybody. And you look at a guy like DeAndre Ayton. Even DeAndre Ayton, I seen him the other day on Instagram, and he was like, you know, he basically, you know, he's accepted. You know what I mean? Accepted his role. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to be. Yeah, he's accepted his role, and he don't need to be, you know, on that other bullshit and just do what he got to do. But what I see in DeAndre Ayton is that he's playing with a little more aggression. You know what I'm saying? He's playing when they played against the Nuggets the other night and won that game. When it came down to the end of the game and Jokic was trying to get them buckets, I seen DeAndre Ayton step up and be physical and tighten his body, use his strength. You know what I mean? To try to not make it so easy for Jokic to get a bucket. And Jokic was missing. He was missing. And the rebounding and just, I think he's playing with a little more aggression and a little more, I'm getting straight to it when he get the ball in his hands. It ain't pity-patting around when he get down there or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So you got a team like that, bro. Everybody buying to their roles. Everybody know what's going on. We know Luka's running the show. We know Austin Reeves, if he could number 2 option, go ahead. He didn't have a great game last night, but he always going to go out there and compete. He always going to go out there and compete and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Then you got LeBron who can go out there and just be – remember I said this at the beginning of the season. Remember when they started, I said – and I remember how Luka and AR was playing with each other. And I said, man, you got Olympic. You got a Bron. LeBron can come in this motherfucker. He ain't got to be 28-7-7 Bron. He ain't got to do that no more. All we need him to be is Olympic LeBron. Get in where you fit in. Do what you got to do. Find your role. Find your way on the team. And just go like that. And that's what's been going on. So I think that's the main reason they've been winning. And I think it's been a little uptick, you know what I mean, on defense too. It's been a little uptick on defense, not by a wide margin, but it's been a little uptick on defense that I like too. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I like what they doing. I think that's the main reason they out there playing the way they playing.
Okay, listen, honestly, if you listen, right now Luka's on a tear.
Luka's
been on a tear for some time now, so that is obviously playing a big part.
That goes without saying. You know what I mean? Like that's
no, because there's a part. This is what happens. Like before a few months, like there's a big stretch where Luka wasn't playing that well, and that plays a big part for your best player not playing so well. You know what I'm saying? He's going through, I think, a divorce with his. Is it divorce? I know he's going with some child stuff with his woman. You know what I mean? That stuff, since he's become single, he's been on a tear. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But these past five games, he got 40, 36, 30, 51, 31, almost a triple double in each of the games. He's at flat out balling. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And when I look at them, it's very simple. Everyone likes to go on like they're doing the same things, like previously. Luka's on the ball for predominantly most of the time. And what happens is Lakers is not like a great 3-point shooting team. But the thing is, if you start making shots and Luka's playing at such a high level, like he just creates so much easier opportunities for their team. That's what happens. And then on top of that, it's like, listen, honestly, watching the Rockets play is like Kevin Durant, bro. Sometimes they just annoy me at times. I think sometimes they should run through Reed Shepherd a bit more, just because they don't have a point guard, and
play more.
You can't go on. You can't use Kevin Durant as a point guard or a guy that's bringing the ball up, trying to set up he can't do that, bro, because he's
No,
not too good in the double teams. You know what I'm
no.
saying? He's not like, remember, he's like 7 foot, so he has to dribble the ball high up. You get low
Yep,
on him, he can
yep,
turn over the basketball, bro. You got to
yep.
put Kevin Durant in position to score the basketball. He's not should be setting up and nothing should you doing any of that. And neither. And the thing is, and also with Amen Thompson, his like he's good. Don't get me wrong, but him
Yeah,
not being able to shoot the
shoot.
basketball is like
Yeah,
bit of an issue. And so
yep.
I think the Lakers exposed that in a different ways. You know what I'm saying? And they just hunt those mismatches, and Luka's just a problem. But and I think that like they've been doing well like these last few not just this last 7 games. It's been like that for the past like 9 games. Even though it's like 9 10 games, they've only lost like 2 games or something
Yeah,
like that. So they've been doing well, man. I think it's I think it's a play of Luka, to be honest with you. Of course, LeBron and Reeves are gonna do their things at moments, but I think
hell yeah.
Luka's the reason why they're starting to click and all that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a player like Clint Capella, not Clint Capella, their big man, what the fuck is his first name?
Aiden.
Wow, I forget. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton, of course, players like that. But I think Marcus Smart is starting to, do
Hey,
well.
I meant to mention Marcus Smart. I got it written down right here. This is Boston Marcus Smart. This is energy, bro. This is accountability. Still drawing charges, if I'm not mistaken, leading the league in charges or top 2 in that shit. You know what I mean? Always making a defensive play. He made a great defensive play last night. You know what I mean? On Kevin Durant and got out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Marcus Smart been on the tear too, bro. This looked like Marcus Smart Boston type shit.
Okay, right. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. So Marcus
I'm just
Smart, Marcus Smart, 100% has been balling. I think Laravia also has been a good player for them. Knows his role. He doesn't do anything out of character really.
nah. Play hard.
Yeah, play hard. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like but I think main reasons is Luca. Like I'm gonna be honest, that's just my opinion. I think
Okay.
Luca's playing so well, especially in these past stretches. It's like it's put them in good
Yeah.
position, to
He's
be
def he's
successful.
he's definitely the leader of the pack. You know what I mean? But when it's time for, you know what I mean, I'm just saying, guys are like they seem just look like they playing better together. You know what I'm saying? We know Luka is definitely the leader of the pack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going against that at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just collectively as a
Mhm.
team, everybody is fitting into, you know what I mean? And hey,
Mhm.
Luka, do your thing. We following your lead, baby. You know what I mean? Whatever you need us to do, we doing it.
Yeah,
That's how it's going, and that's how it's gonna be. We know what you could do. We seen you in Dallas. We know what's going on. Yeah, let's go. We
yeah,
with you.
but it's
Ain't no
at
wrong.
the same time, like LeBron and them. It's not like they've been LeBron because LeBron now, he has a different role, and
Yeah.
um, he, he hasn't been shooting the ball from three too well. He's shooting at
Mm-mm.
like 31%, and you know
Shot that motherfucker last night from the corner though.
it's important. It's important that they. I mean, I don't want to go on a rant because we don't have much time. So yeah, I'm with you. So that's my main reason. I just want to say the main reason I think it's Luca. Luca has been playing at such a high level. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be up there in the MVP race and maybe top 3 because he's flat out balling, bro.
So okay, if he's let me ask you a question. If he's top 3, who is in there now then? For you, who's in there now?
Well, Cunningham is out. Obviously, we're gonna talk about that. So he's
Yeah.
probably not gonna be available to get any awards. So you have him, Shea, and what's his name, and
He,
Wemby,
he ain't played
RJ
65
Barrett.
games. He ain't played 65 games.
Who? Uh,
Cade,
Cunningham.
yeah,
Well, he's about to miss the remainder, damn near the
yeah.
remainder. So that's like, yeah.
Listen,
So
yeah. So who?
yeah,
So you saying? I mean, I'm just saying. But if he's 65 games, don't that? Are they just gonna keep him in it? I don't know. Who knows? All right, but I hear you.
yeah,
I'm with you. And let's get into that though. You know what I mean? Because Cade Cunningham, he was diagnosed, with a collapsed lung. You know what I mean? He's gonna miss extended period of time. We don't know how long, but this is heartbreaking, bro. He a good young player. This is heartbreaking. When I seen this, I sent it right to you and said, "Oh, we got to talk about this." You know what I'm saying? Like, this was heartbreaking for me. You know what I mean? And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. I love Cade Cunningham, bro. I love his game. His game is like he gonna get better too. He in command when he out there. You know what I'm saying? What does this mean for the Detroit Pistons? Because remember last year you said this was your sleeper team. You know what I mean? Last year, so they ain't no sleeper team no more. They wide awake now. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers wide awake. You know what I mean? But what do you think this means for the Detroit Pistons?
Detroit, it's done. Let's just be honest. No Cade Cunningham because they don't really have another player that can initiate offense. They don't have another player that really can get their own in the terms of the quality of him. You know what I'm saying? He's like their everything. With him on the court and off the court, I don't even have to go and look at their net ratings and all these things with him on the court and off the court. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be like I'm not going to go there and search all that because it's damn near obvious. Cade Cunningham is their offense. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's their defense that's going to be carrying because they're good defensively, spicy defensively. But
yeah,
that can only go for so long, especially when you get into the playoffs or anything like that. You're gonna need a Cade Cunningham or a star player like that. And his progression on the offensive side of the ball has made things has put them in a different stratosphere. You know what I mean? And so him missing the rest of the his missing the rest of him missing the rest of the season, they have a little bit of a lead. You know what I'm saying in terms of their in terms of what's it called? Their standings and all that, right? They got a bit of a lead, so that's probably secure. Because they're what 4 games in front of Boston, whatever the case may be, three and a
yeah,
half games. So maybe that can last, but even then, it can they can start losing. So basically with him gone, it's over. There's
yeah,
no need to go around it. With him gone, it's over. It's just like losing your best player. It's done. And a collapsed lung ain't no thing to play with because it can happen repeatedly. Like it's something that is not a joke. What's his name had a collapsed lung as well. Like my main man Corbin. You know what I mean? Corbin, he had that happened a few times, and and the thing just happens quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? It happened like it happened, and then like a few like a month later or something, it happened again or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just continues to happen. So that he's obviously going to get like the best medical whatever it is that's going to be happening, but without
mhm,
him the team is completely done because he is their offense. He's the one that initiates things. He's the one that gets whenever things are close. He's the one that can get them into certain sets, get into certain shots. He can penetrate the defense. You know what I'm saying? He's good around the basket. He's good in the mid range. You know what I'm saying? He sets people up. Like he has everything. So him being gone, it's over. Simple.
yeah.
There's no need to sugarcoat it. No need to go around it.
Well, for me, at the beginning of the season, I said, and even still up until I said, the East is wide open.
Mhm.
You got the Pacers that was there last year. You know what I mean? They ain't doing shit this year. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton is out, so they ain't hitting no shit. You got Giannis in Milwaukee. That ship has been sailed. You know what I mean? And then you thought, oh, New York. You know what I mean? Thought they was gonna do something. Remember I said this should be the year New York is gonna get there. Jason Tatum is gonna be out. They should be out there running the East, but they ain't hitting no shit either. You know what I mean? And Detroit came out here. You know what I mean? But as of right now, it's not wide open no more. It's clearly there for the Boston Celtics. It's there because without him, he's the penetrator. He is everything that team. He is the engine for that team. He the engine. And yeah, they might be able to go out there and string along some wins here and there. You know what I mean? Against some teams because of their defense. Might have a good shooting night. Whatever. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna get them nowhere in the playoffs. You know what I mean? They lucky that this is not early in the season. If this is early in the season, they're going to fall down. They're going to miss the playoffs. That's how vital, that's how important Cade Cunningham is to that team. He is the reason that they are what they are today.
He played 61 games as well. So if he misses the rest of the
Oh
season, it's
yeah.
not
Well,
ideal for any.
So 61 games. So yeah, he's gonna miss that mark. He's gonna miss that. I mean, like you said, collapsed lung ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? But yeah, he the reason they are what they are today. It's because of him. He controls everything out there. You know what I mean? And without him, They can't go out there and get nothing done the way they want to. You feel what I'm saying? So it's wide open for it's for Boston. You know what I mean? So they're gonna go ahead and cakewalk to the finals again. You know, cakewalk to the yeah. I don't think they're gonna beat Cleveland. They can have Cleveland. They can have Cleveland. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't Joel Embiid. I don't know what's going on with him, and are we gonna be healthy? All that shit. You know what I mean? So they don't Detroit. They're not hitting on nothing. You know what I mean? Without Cade Cunningham, New York. I just don't think New York is a team to me, bro. I just don't believe him at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So all of the teams that's supposed to be, that can prevent Boston from going, they ain't there. So they gonna go. I can't hear you.
Like I told you from before, Charlotte, don't mess around. If they get into the if they get into that playoffs.
But listen to me. I'm expecting them to beat Charlotte. No matter how good I'm expecting them to beat Charlotte. But listen. I'm not gonna be mad if they do. I'm just saying, like it's set up for Boston. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Honestly, I'm not saying Charlotte. I'm not saying Charlotte can't knock them off. They can't make something happen, whatever. But I'm just saying it's set up for Boston to go ahead and just go to the finals.
I just think because that first round matchup with them, like who they're gonna play, is not going to be an easy first round because it can be shoot because we don't know if it's going to be Toronto, Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, Philly, or Charlotte, right? Because all those teams are in the mix right now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who is it going to be, and that's going to be a tough matchup depending on who they play. On who they play, like if they get Miami, that's not easy, brother. That is not easy. I'm telling you, and it's not like Tatum is out here. Tatum is like he's playing, but he's not Tatum of old. Don't get it twisted now.
That's great. That's cool. I think they get them up out of there, Miami.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we gonna put the bets up then. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
I think they get them. I think they get Miami up out of there. If they listen, trust me.
We get the bets up. If they in the playoff series, just put your money where your mouth is, man. Come on, don't do that.
Whoa! Oh, now we want to bet money. I'm not putting money on Boston to win, nigga. What the fuck I look like, nigga? What are we doing?
You just said they gonna win. They gonna get them out of there. They win their first series. We can't bet that.
That's fine, but I'm not putting my money on Boston to win. That means I have to root for Boston. You out of your fucking mind? No, I'm not doing that.
I mean, when you do the smaller bets, you if it's like Tatum for 20
points, rebounds,
you're rooting for him. You're rooting for him. Then that's just a different way of rooting for him.
That's fine, but that don't mean they got to win the game. I want you to get them little. I want you to get. Listen, him getting 15, 20 points. He gonna do that regardless. So why not put it on my motherfucking ticket for some money? Why not?
So if you give him for 25 points or 30 points, 25 points,
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing 25, 30. Right. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that with him. Okay. He up and down motherfucker now. Trust me. He'll go out there and give you 15, and you put him down for 20, 25. So I keep it at 15. What I mainly do for Tatum, though, you know what I'm saying? Like before he got hurt and shit, was rebounds. He'll always go out there and get me 6 to 8 rebounds. He'll always cover that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyway, man, sad day for Detroit Pistons fans and NBA fans. You know what I mean? You don't want to see nobody go out here and get hurt and not be able to play and shit like that. You know what I mean? And speaking of getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? We know Steph Curry been out for a minute. And I don't know when his return date may be. I know a few days ago they were saying like 10 days or some shit like that. And I've seen that he's been ramping up, you know what I mean, his workout and things like that. When he does get back, do you think he can get y'all to the playoffs? Can he carry y'all to the playoffs, dog?
It all depends on who we have. If the team is fully healthy, then I think we can get, like, everyone tends to just think, I hear everyone saying, oh, they're gone, they're out. It's like, brother, if we have a healthy team going into the play-in, I mean, just because Portland's younger, that don't mean anything. Well, what are we talking about? Portland hasn't been through anything. I'm still going to rock with, and then Porzingis is there. We have, Draymond, Steph, and then we have everyone there, Seth Curry, D'Anthony Melton, Guy Santos, Horford. I'm expecting us to win. What are we talking about? Especially with a healthy Steph. With a healthy Steph with Porzingis, that's going to be an issue right there. You know what I mean? It's not like, and Steph Curry in the playing, like we've lost playing before and all that, but I wouldn't be expecting us to at least win a 1-2 game. You know what I mean? There is obviously the Clippers, which is the next issue. The Clippers or Phoenix. Um, but it's not like I'm not out there like scared of the Clippers anymore. You know what I mean? Or nothing like that. Like Kawhi's out there, and then you got a bunch of young guys with Garland. You know what I'm saying?
Benedict Mather. Benedict
Yeah,
Mather.
Benedict Mather, another young player that's like in
Nigga be
around
hooping. That nigga
24,
be
25.
hooping.
He's all right. He's been doing all right.
He
AD
been
boy.
hooping, man.
So it's like I'm not sitting there like the Clippers team from before, because the Clippers team from before had our number. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
were beating us. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So without them, especially with Darius Garland there, and it's not James Harden anymore. We can attack that as well. I think we have size to go and match with those guys now. You can have the Horford, Draymond Green, Porzingis in there, Steph Curry, and even a Guy Santos at size there. You know what I'm saying? Like we could get out of that only if Steph Curry's there though, clearly, because Steph Curry just provides something that no one else can. So
Yeah.
even when you heard the Jaylen Brown talk about who was the hardest person to guard, he said the best player he had to guard was LeBron James. Then he said the hardest player he had to guard, Steph Curry. So it's not like
Mhm.
it's not like everyone knows when Steph Curry's there, it changes the whole dynamic of the team, So 100% if he's there, I think we can get to the playoffs. Just need to get 2 wins. And if everyone's healthy, if the team is not healthy, then no, Philly. You know what I'm saying? I'm be honest, like the whole team has to be there. And then and then we'll be like, okay, we can win 2 games. But if the whole team is not there, then I think we will lose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying Steph Curry and a bunch of the other role players. It's like Steph Curry, but he has to have his unit with him. If you get what I'm saying.
Hmm. Y'all can knock out Phoenix with a Dylan Brooks back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Phoenix, we can beat Phoenix. I mean, we beat Phoenix even in the season, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. What's gonna happen in that first round? Let's say y'all get the 7th seed. What's gonna happen with San Antonio?
What about San Antonio?
If y'all get the 7th seed, what y'all gonna do with San Antonio first round?
I think we have a better chance of beating San Antonio rather than we can't get the 7th seed, though, to be honest.
Just answer the question. Okay, so if y'all, you're right, because y'all 10th seed. I'm sorry. But you get that 8th seed. What's going on with OKC?
Yeah, they're probably gonna get us out of there. You know what I mean?
Sweep.
Not a sweep, but they'll get us out of there for sure.
5 games.
Yeah, Steph Curry hasn't got swept, so it's not a sweep ever.
5 games.
Yeah, I don't know,
6.
but they probably get us out of there. It's like it's one of those ones like in a playoff series, like I could still, because that would have been the playoff series I think last year if Steph didn't get hurt, but um yeah, they'll probably get us out of there. But with our healthy team, I think we stand a better chance, to be honest with you. And it'll be I think it'll be a closer series than people expect. Because Steph Curry, man, like Steph Curry is just an issue, and we have to have our whole team there though. So we can't have any and no injuries, nothing like that. We need our full team there. I'll probably give it like a 6 games, 4-2 for the OKC.
So every last person, obviously excluding Jimmy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to every
Meaning like we need
you say
Porzingis and Horford
yeah
and
yeah
Green
okay
there.
okay
Yeah.
okay. I'm with you. All right. I'm like I know you're not saying just every motherfucker. All right, I'm with you. All right, the people that the motherfuckers that play, y'all need to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, surely you won't let the Blazers go out there. You won't let the little bitty Blazers go out there and get a dub over you of Steph Curry. I know you won't allow that. I mean, he ain't number 37, 38. You know what I mean? What is this, year 16? I
Yeah,
mean, come
what
on.
was it? 37, 37, 38 is a lot.
Whoa,
Is a lot.
whoa. He don't have a physical game, and he do a lot of running around. He's endurance up. You know, he's fine. I'm just
37,
saying.
38 is not
Oh,
is not it's not
oh,
normal. What are you
listen,
talking
listen.
about?
I get it, but it's not a pounding game. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
It's still enough on your body.
yeah,
It's still enough on your
yeah, but he's not taking Allen Iverson punishment. You know what I mean? He's not doing that type of shit. So I think you can go out there and surely get rid of the fucking Portland Trailblazers with Denny Avisa. You know what I mean? If I got his name right, and Drew Holiday.
Listen, you're downplaying
No,
the
I
you're
no,
downplaying. You're
Jordan.
downplaying
Jordan.
playing that many years in
I'm,
the league. That
I'm
don't
the
happen
oh, I'm
usually.
talking about that. I thought you were about to say I was downplaying the Blazers. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, but nah, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm just saying, like,
I know you're probably trolling right now, but 16,
no,
17 years it doesn't matter how you play the game. He's still
Jordan,
playing at a high level and he's still the main player on his team. That's hard. It's not easy.
Listen. It's gonna it's gonna be a fleet of guys after these guys that's playing 17, 18, 19
No,
years.
we don't. No, not like that. No, not like
Be
that.
that.
No,
It's gonna be a lot more.
No. It's no. Listen, this is what you have to get this out of your head. Don't do that. Maybe you're trolling. You're probably trolling. I'll let you have it, bro. You're trolling. Keep going.
I'm just saying. But I'm saying, even still, like, it's surely you're not gonna let the Blazers get it. You're not gonna let like y'all let the Kings do a couple years ago with Keon Ellis. Just a few years ago, he was in fucking junior college, all in shorts out there. You know what I'm saying? Chasing Steph Curry around and shit like that. Y'all not gonna let the Blazers do that to y'all.
I mean, Steph Curry, give him a 50 ball to get him out of there. Playoff series, get him out of there.
Listen, they sent you home.
Yeah, and then we played a series to follow and get him out of there.
Whoa.
Get him out of there.
It should have happened. I'm thinking it should have happened that year. I don't think the Kings should have went ahead and sent
one game. One game is difficult playoff series. This is not NCAA tournament.
That's game 7. That's game 7.
It's not, yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But you playoff series and you have 7 games. Come on.
Hey, I tell you what. Listen, I just know the great Steph Curry is not gonna let the Blazers. You know what? I'm expecting y'all to go ahead and get. You know what? He can. You're damn right. Because he's not going to let the Blazers go out there, the little bitty Blazers go out there and send them home in the first fucking game of the 9-10 matchup. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
hopefully we get that 7th. Hopefully we can get a few wins and those teams can lose some games and we get into that 7th spot. I mean, the 8th spot. Oh, no.
This motherfucker always wants.
Patriots have agreed in a place to trade A.J. Brown. Uh-oh.
Thank you. Good.
Don't say thank you. Don't say that.
Yeah, you fucking. I don't want to came out here been saying. Get him the fuck out. I just gave a whole soliloquy the last time we talked about this. Get him the fuck out of here.
Oh no.
Where are you seeing this at?
Yeah, it just popped up on my thing. Come on, man. I get these popped ups, man. Don't do that.
I'm on Instagram right now. I'm saying where I mean,
it's not on Instagram. It's on Twitter. It's on X.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm trying to see what you see, my nigga, and that shit should be breaking fucking news. Let me go to Adam Schefter. Let me go to Shefty page, because, you know.
It's just a root have an agreement in place to trade A.J. Brown post June 1st. All right. So we'll see. You know, a lot. You can't believe everything you see. You know what I mean? I gotta see some sources. A lot of people put up fake ass shit on these social media sites every day. You know, you gotta be a weird motherfucker to get up on a daily basis and create some fake shit to get some views or some likes and type of shit like that. You gotta be a weird motherfucker, man. But look though, before we get up out of here, man, let's look. You know, the Milwaukee Bucks, they want to shut down Giannis. They want to shut him down for the remainder of the season, man. And he said he don't want to do that shit. He said he want to come back and play. Mm-hmm. He want to come back and play. You feel what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on that shit? Like, what's your thoughts on it? They 28-40 right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not. What are your thoughts? You can go or I can go. It don't matter. You can go. You can go.
They're 28-40 right now. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Giannis has been injured all fucking year, dog. This man has had 5 injuries this year, bro. He had an ankle in March, a growing in November. He had two calves. He had like two calves, right calf strains, the same one. The first one came in December, and then he re-injured it again in January. And then the most recent injury is a hyperextended knee. Bro, and the Bucks want to shut him down. Bro, it's okay. There's nothing to prove right now. The Milwaukee Bucks were not good with him, and they're terrible without him. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, it's right, and I think what Milwaukee is doing is like, yo, you keep injuring yourself, you fucking up the price tag for us to trade your ass this summer, nigga. Because what if you go out here and tear Achilles next? You fuck your right calf up again. You know all that shit's connected, and you fuck up your Achilles. Ain't nobody about to give you no 2-3 first rounders for Giannis. He done fucked his Achilles up. You ain't gonna be able to trade him. So he gonna be there again next year. You feel what I'm saying? So they like, nah, nigga, you need to sit down. We only won 28 games. 28 out of 68 games, we won 28, bro. And you've been injured for most of the year. We gonna go ahead and sit you down. You don't want to, but there's nothing for you to prove. Let's just say they were to come out here and get into the, the 10th spot, and they're not. The moral is they're not going nowhere. That ship has been sailed in Milwaukee, and it's even worse now. The ship has sunk. Yeah, the ship has sunk. You see it sink shipping, but part of the ship is still up in the air. Giannis is the one he got a couple guys standing on the tip of the motherfucking ship, waiting for it's already sunk. There's nothing going on in Milwaukee, and you've been injured all year long. There's nothing you could do. Nothing. What you want, a playoff check, my nigga? Huh? No. So we're going to sit your ass down before you fuck yourself up even more. Go out here, tear Achilles or tear something else, my nigga, and you fuck up the value. We can't trade your ass this summer because clearly it's not working. So this is crazy. He needs to sit his ass down. He's not doing nothing.
You're bugging. Let me tell you something. So as a Giannis, if I'm Giannis and Giannis wants to play, then yeah, like he wants to play. He's a competitor. When you're a competitor, you want to play. You want to see it out. Especially that there's a play-in, you can still make the play-in.
You know what I want to see out? I want to see out this trade in the summer. I want to be able to get whatever the fuck I can get. So you keep going out here getting hurt. You tear your ACL, you fuck your Achilles up. That fucks it up. Nah, I want you to sit the fuck down.
That's cool, but you're talking about a business and the Bucks side of things. But if you're talking about a Giannis side of things, if he wants to play, that's why. If I'm talking about Giannis, then yeah, I respect Giannis being like, I want to play. Like I'm out here, I get paid for this. Number one, let me finish. I'll let you go.
I do respect it.
Okay, that's for you, but for Giannis, clearly he's like, nah, I want to fucking play. You know what I'm saying? I want to play, and we ain't out yet until we out. If we are out, then different story. If we can get and still make it to the plan, and we still have a shot, then why are we not continuing to play?
A shot at what?
Why am I not continuing to play?
What you got a shot at?
The play in,
making the play in. Well, after that, then what? Get the fuck out of here.
Because it's a 1 game out. Anything can happen. That's what it's not a series.
Let me ask you a question. Right now. They got Charlotte. They got the Charlotte Hornets in the play-in right now. If they in the 11th spot right now. But let's just say the Charlotte moves up to 9 and the Bucks go to 10. Yeah. What's going on? What? You're going home.
That's cool. That's not what I'm here debating though. What I'm here is if you have a shot, you got to continue to go, and that's Giannis's thought process. And if that's his thought process, then I respect it 100%. You know what I'm saying? And then if the Bucks, let me finish, bro. I let you go. If the Bucks decide that, oh, we want to shut it down, we want this pick or we want this, that, they're talking about that on a business side of things. If they want to talk about on a health side of things or on a trade perspective side of things, I'm not going off of that. I'm going off of because he said what Bucks want to shut down the rest of the season, but he refuses. He's refusing because he wants to play. He still has a chance. So it's time for him to try and go. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, he needs to get the fuck out of there then. If they doing this, he should have just He should have asked for it. He should have demanded the trade. You know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. If they, you know what I'm saying, if they're having these situations and issues and coaching problems and this, that, and the third, should have been that. Should have been asked for the trade, bro. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But simple as this. He wants to play. I respect it. I
Yeah.
respect it, bro. And
Yeah.
it's like, why now all of a sudden now when people want to, you know, talk about how the old days and this and that, and now niggas that want to play, we want to say, okay, yeah, let him not play now. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
why is this happening?
I don't care about no old days shit. That shit old. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And the fact is, when it comes to handling things, you are supposed to handle the business first. And then this business you've been fucking losing, and the business has not been getting handled. And the business that's going to be getting handled, with the most important business being that we fucking suck, is getting your ass up out of here this summer. I don't want to jeopardize that, because you had an ankle, a groin, a right calf, and a right calf again, and a hyperextended knee. What's next? Your ACL? What's next? Your Achilles? How many times I got to say it? Business comes first. So I respect Giannis for wanting to play. I'm not saying that, but us in the front office, we respect you. But you all have to respect us too, because we want to trade you this summer and you want out. So we got to get the best bang for our buck. You know what I'm saying? And the best bang for our buck, you're going to have to sit your ass down so we can get 2, 3 first rounders, 4 first rounders. And we can rebuild our team.
I mean, we're saying the same thing. We're saying the same. I'm just saying there's a business side of the Bucks, and they want to shut it down for obvious reasons. And Giannis is going to be like, no, I want to play. So
and
clearly, they can't. If they decide not to play him without no legitimate reason, you know, they're going to get in trouble for that. They're going to get in trouble for that.
It is reason.
They get in trouble for that. No, they're still going to get in trouble for that.
Listen,
they can't sit down players like that anymore.
Listen,
there has to be a legitimate injury.
You know what their reasons are? You know what it is? These 5 injuries that occurred this year, and we want to trade your ass this summer. Those are my reasons right there.
That's not going to be enough anyway. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough. So I respect it, bro. I respect it. And Giannis, now that this is even happening, this is happening. We demand that trade, bro.
The CEO has spoken. You ain't got to demand it. Soon as the season over, we getting your ass up out of here. We trying to get rich. We trying to get rich. We trying to get all the picks. We trying to be picked up like OKC, like Sam Preston. We want all the motherfuckers.
That ain't gonna happen. That
yeah, we like 4. Gonna get like 3 or 4. Don't think about 3 or 4 first rounders for Giannis.
No.
Yeah, minimum 3. 2 first rounders in a second. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo we talking about here. You get players and picks. Hey, I tell you what. What I do know is that the Milwaukee Bucks are going to get whatever they want for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's what I do know. I don't think they sweat that at all. Ain't no depend.
If he demands a trade to a certain team, then.
Yo, listen, Jordan. You can demand a trade all you want to. We want you to go somewhere where you can prosper. But on the flip side, if it doesn't help us, we're not going.
I mean, yeah, you're speaking on it in that way. I mean, yeah, that's cool. But I'm saying I respect it. I respect it. And
you can demand all you want to, but you go. I'm a demand them picks.
Yo, you allowed me. I let you go. My thoughts on it is I respect it, and if there's an issue, it shouldn't be. With Giannis. Giannis deciding that and it could still happen that way, because a few wins here, a few losses there, then the season is absolutely over. Then it makes, then boom, okay.
Jordan,
but the season isn't over yet.
The writings are on the wall. It's over.
Not over yet.
It's over. Listen,
that's not how athletes think of things. That's not how athletes think of things, bro. The business. We know that. We already know that. We already discussed this. We know. Yeah, but we already know. Yeah, but for Giannis, it's not about the business side of shit. Giannis wants to play.
Listen, we respect Giannis. Us in the front office, we respect Giannis. We respect your decision to want to play. But for us, and for our best interests, it's for you to sit down. That's all they're saying, Jordan.
And I'm not with it, and neither is Giannis.
All right, cool.
Very simple.
We ain't with this 28 and 40 record either.
Yeah, I mean, shit. We gonna see who's gonna win this battle of playing and not playing. We gonna see.
It ain't gonna be the Bucks. Fuck we talking about?
Yeah,
So it is.
Giannis gonna be playing. If he want to play, he's gonna be playing.
All right, we shall see.
All right.
Cool little show today, man. Not too long. Little bit of razzle dazzle. Not a whole lot to talk about. Hey, I was watching the Duke game earlier, dog, and Sienna. You know what I'm saying? Sienna had it going in the first half. I think they had a double-digit lead and all of that shit. You know what I mean? They was hitting shots and everything, playing high-level defense, playing high-level
bracket mashup.
Yeah, every look, they playing high-level defense, and I'm looking at Duke in the first half like, damn, I thought y'all was good on defense. Y'all ain't playing on defense. But the second half came, they did tighten up a little bit of the defense. Boozer, not the big one, the younger, not the younger, the smaller one, the guard, number 2. He started going off, making big shots, you know what I mean, getting in transition, making buckets, getting steals. But Sienna, you know what I'm saying, they just started missing shots. They were still getting wide open looks, and they were just missing shit. But Duke came back and won the game, you know what I'm saying? So I'm most definitely about to get off of here, you know what I mean, and and get to watching the rest of these college matchups because it's going down, man. It's March Madness, baby.
Yeah, I got a couple. We have a few things that I got to do. I got to do some loan thing. We got to check doing something about a loan because we're getting the place, and then we're going to go look at a cat. Go see about some cat, and then
Steve about to get a cat,
and then we're about to come back. You know,
a cat.
And I can watch my basketball.
All right, man. Well, shit, man. We appreciate you for coming on. You already know what it is, man. For the ones that's viewing right now, please hit that like and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We talking good sports shit. Make sure y'all watch March Madness. Make sure y'all watch the NBA. Bring another TV in the living room if you got to. Do what you got to do. You get to watch all of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to talk about this shit, man. We holler at y'all when we holler at y'all, man. That's our show for the day. We gone.